Hello and welcome to the video. So today is my first day of a 7-day trip, mostly on the New Mexico BDR route. So the first 3 days I'll be doing mostly on the BDR, then the last 4 days it'll be kind of my own route and then come back this way towards Carlsbad. So I left Carlsbad this morning. I just arrived onto the BDR route, just turned off a Queen Highway heading north feet. So off, that's the southwest, that's the Guadalupe mountain range. And this route heads north along the Guadalupe rim and then up to Cloudcroft and Ruidoso today. So I'm taking the WR on this trip. So running fairly lightweight. I'm gonna stay in hotels, so no camping gear. Just have the giant leaf bag, extra fuel because I only have 3 gallons. I've got an extra gallon and a half for some of the stretches, and then the giant loop bag up over the top. For navigation, I'm just using the phone with the Locus Locus Maps app. It's really nice. Works really well for off-road RV or off-road type navigation. You can load GPX tracks and it'll navigate the tracks for you, which is what I'm doing. Works really well. Yeah, so I changed a few things on the bike. So I put a new chain and a 48 tooth rear sprocket on, geared it a bit higher than what I had on there before. I've got a disc guard I added on. I have a brake caliper guard coming, but it didn't arrive yet. Then I went ahead and installed the radiator guard as well, just for this trip. I'll probably do a series of videos just for myself and just, anyone who wants to watch, hopefully a video a day. And then, see how it goes. Try to catch the most interesting sites. Head down this little track and enjoy the sights. Hopefully I'll be able to get back up here without any problem. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Should be alright. First little bit of a technical off-road bit. I did buy a KTM 2-stroke 150 earlier this year that I've been doing a lot of off-road riding on. So I think for the off-road my technical skills are pretty good, but this is a heavier bike and the load on the back definitely adds some weight to it. Oh, it looks like there's a trail that goes from here. Quite a spectacular view. I haven't taken the pressures down on the tires all that much. Running 20 front, 25 rear, so it's not ideal, but it doesn't seem too bad. And the torque of the 4-stroke is much more fun than the low end that doesn't exist on the 2-stroke, especially the 150. Yeah, it's no problem. desolate area. There's not much out here. This is looking west off of the Guadalupe Ridge. And I think, so the trail will come down off of the ridge, go across the valley, and then up into that mountain range up there, which is where Cloudcroft is. So I'm going to stop here and take a quick break, empty my fuel can, so get the weight off the back end, get it back into the tank, and then I'll be ready to go. So I made it to the weed store. This is about 20 miles from Cloudcroft. So the actual BDR route takes maybe a 50-mile mixed dirt road track from here to get to Cloudcroft. I'm going to skip that and go direct to Cloudcroft on the asphalt to shorten the day a bit, and then on my way back I'll do that other stretch. But the pavement between Pinon and here was pretty nice. It's a nice relaxed drive. It's really windy today, so the first section of pavement was pretty windy and not that enjoyable. It's just kind of a big stretch, flat, kind of the flattest stretch. But to climb back up into the mountains has been nice through the national forest. Speeds were slower, so it was a bit more relaxed and enjoyable. So the plan for the rest of the day is to go to Cloudcroft. I think I'll fill up in Cloudcroft, and then from Cloudcroft it's about, I think, 70 miles, maybe 30, which is a mixed dirt track, to Ruidoso. I'll spend a night. quite a track. Quite slow, but it doesn't also help that the sun's kind of in my eyes. But it's fun. Tiring. I think doing the full route to Ruidoso from Del City in one day would be a really long day. I'm glad I skipped and took out that one section in the middle. So I'll catch it on my way back. I can definitely see if you have a bigger bike, there's some of the sections on this. I would not want to do that by myself on a bigger bike. The WR, it's not a problem. But it would be cool to take camping gear and just camp along here as well, but you have to carry a lot more stuff. Let me show you on the map the route I took today. I started in Carlsbad, New Mexico, and headed west to Dark Canyon Road, then down to Queen, and then that's where I picked up the actual BDR route starting on Forest Service Road 67. So this is the Lincoln National Forest. South of here is the Guadalupe Mountains and the Carlsbad Caverns National Park. The route heads north along the rim, which is about 50 miles. Then comes down off of the rim, heads west over to Pinon, and picks up New Mexico Highway 24. This is all asphalt. So this is from Pinon up to Weed. This is where I detoured and did not take the actual BDR route. I took the asphalt to Cloudcroft to shorten the day a bit, and then followed from Cloudcroft, took the BDR route up to Ruidoso. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for day 2.